The role of lenders in the Kenyan ecosystem has become ever clearer when considering the weakening shilling brought on by monetary tightening in the US and geopolitical fears that drove a fight to safety towards US bonds, strengthening the dollar against the shilling from 120 against the US dollar in September 2022 to 161 shillings against the US dollar in February 2024. Economic uncertainty has also had its toll on consumers. According to the Deloitte Restructuring Survey, respondents expect the situation to worsen with the predicted interest rate and tax increases this year.
Kenyans were the most optimistic about the prospects for the future and what's going on. And that's because the survey was done early 2023. That was before the finance bill, that was before AHL, SHIF, and all these other things happening in Kenya. And so we were the most optimistic group out of everybody else in the region. So if you look at Kenyans, the pessimistic outlook was at 29%.
And stakeholder buy-in, if you really unpack that, what does that mean? In this context, when you're talking about a board where perhaps the operational restructuring that is needed is not necessarily high up on their agenda, you need to make sure that it is pushed higher onto the agenda. And how do you do that? It needs to be a board-sponsored program. So you're either looking at somebody who is appointed by the board to deliver the restructuring, or it is a subcommittee of the board that has to report back.
The global stage was also experiencing some disruption in the supply chain with the wars in Europe and what was going on. So, but locally, we had our own, like inflation, exchange rate, declining currency. In fact, it was the shilling that was behaving badly out of the 4 shillings in the region.